A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a shocking new report released by the United Nations, serious allegations have been made against Israel, accusing its military forces of using sexual and gender-based violence as a war strategy in Gaza. The report, published by the UN Independent International Commission of Inquiry on the Occupied Palestinian Territory, highlights the systematic destruction of women's healthcare facilities as part of what it describes as genocidal acts against Palestinians. The 49-page document details the widespread devastation in Gaza, including the use of heavy explosives in civilian areas and targeted attacks on hospitals and health facilities, leading to what the Commission calls disproportionate violence against women and children. Commission Chair Navi Pillay, a former UN human rights chief, stated, "The evidence collected by the Commission reveals a deplorable increase in sexual and gender-based violence." Pillay emphasized that the findings indicate a deliberate effort by Israel to use such violence to terrorize the Palestinian population and undermine their right to self-determination. In response, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vehemently rejected the report's findings, labeling them as biased and anti-Semitic. He accused the UN of failing to address the crimes committed by Hamas and instead targeting Israel with false accusations. The report highlights that Israeli actions have severely impacted the reproductive health of Palestinians, citing direct attacks on maternity wards and Gaza's main in vitro fertility clinic. Pillay noted that these actions have caused immediate physical and mental harm to women and girls, as well as long-term effects on their reproductive health. The Commission pointed out that the destruction of reproductive capacity constitutes genocidal acts under international law, specifically referencing the infliction of conditions designed to bring about the physical destruction of Palestinians and measures intended to prevent births. Furthermore, the report details instances of forced public stripping and sexual assault by Israeli security forces as part of their operational procedures, particularly following the Hamas-led attacks on southern Israel in October 2023. Testimonies collected during the Commission's hearings revealed harrowing accounts of abuse, including a Gaza nurse who described being kidnapped and subjected to humiliation and violence by Israeli forces. The Commission also accused Israeli security forces of perpetrating rape and sexual violence against Palestinian detainees. Despite these serious allegations, Israel has denied any systematic abuse of prisoners and maintains that it takes action against violations. The Israeli government has distanced itself from the UN Human Rights Council, which it claims is biased against Israel. The Commission's findings may serve as evidence for potential war crimes prosecutions at the International Criminal Court, ICC. Pillay criticized the effectiveness of Israel's military justice system in prosecuting such cases, suggesting that this lack of accountability emboldens security forces to continue committing acts of violence without fear of repercussions. The report arrives amidst ongoing violence in Gaza, where the death toll has reportedly surpassed 48,000 Palestinians. The international community is closely monitoring the situation, with calls for accountability and justice for the victims of these alleged human rights violations. As the conflict continues, the implications of this report may have far-reaching consequences for Israel, Palestine, and the broader geopolitical landscape in the region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.